John's, the capital of the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. This harbour town has a rich history, dating back to the 1600s, when British settlers first established their presence on these shores. But today, our focus is not on the city's history, but on a vibrant and diverse organization that adds to its modern tapestry. Welcome to the captivating world of the Multicultural Women's Organization of Newfoundland and Labrador. In this documentary, we will delve into the stories, struggles, and triumphs of the remarkable women who call this organization their home.
Way back in early 1980, and it's still working continuously. In the meantime, many other multicultural organizations have disappeared during that time, but our organization persists and alive until now. And at this moment, I'm so happy to see that the government has provided annual funding for the organization to do a lot more activities. I hope that the funding should continue for the multicultural women organization as well as ethnic communities so that they can function and their voice can be heard, and newcomer will know that they will have support to coming to be here.
In 1982, MWONL's story begins with a handful of courageous women, homemakers, professionals, university students, and many more. Their mission was to help newcomers acclimatize to their new home. They provided guidance on navigating the province, from shopping and sightseeing to culinary adventures with locally available ingredients. Their warmth and friendship drew more women into their circle, forming lasting bonds.
Our goal was to help out the people who are coming, the newcomer women who didn't have anything actually, and most of them were refugees, you know. So yeah, we wanted to do something, and I guess that keeps you going, you know. And yeah, we didn't have much funding, as I said. Yeah, actually we do get donations, but very small donations, like school kids come and say, oh yeah, this is good for me or good for my mom. School kids, some of the schools have put on for performances and given us donations, say about 4,000, 5,000, something like that. That we put towards helping seniors, taking them out somewhere to some park or somewhere, or giving them a little picnic, and because we don't have any money from seniors.
Multicultural Women's Organization Newfoundland and Labrador officially registered as an organization in September 28, 1988, with a focus on empowering immigrant, newcomer, and visible minority women. They continued their work as volunteers, operating from humble one-room offices of basements.
That period, there was no staff, paid staff. There was no office of this organization, and someone's basement or someone's like office. In the evening, we do all the meeting. 2002 till 2009, we non-stop. We just working with the government, community organizations, women's organization. How can we get some more funding from the government to run a organization like to support multicultural women, immigrants, newcomer women in the province? And finally, I think before that we did many projects. It looks like, and I was the lead of most of the projects, and we have the publication to prove that we need something for immigrants, newcomers, diverse women and their families. We need to support them, because there is nothing in this province to support them, offer the gender-based work in a culturally appropriate way.
The year 2009 marked a turning point for MWONL. During Kathy Dunderdale's premiership, they received a game-changing $100,000 grant. This funding allowed them to establish a proper office and hire their first staff member, taking their mission to new heights.
It's a launching pad for women. It's a place of connection. It's a place of counseling when things are tough, peer support, and laughter. So I think it does bring women together and in supporting them and their families in a way that's very important and meaningful. So it's always been a positive experience, and over the years I've been more or less active, but always been championing this wonderful organization. And I appreciate all the work it has done, the work it's doing today, and the work it will do in the future.
I'm passionate because I think it's special, unique, and very well designed around the needs of newcomer women. What makes me interested to continue is I think it's, even though people move on, there's always new people that are coming who will also be requiring those services and who will appreciate the guidance, the friendship and the encouragement that they can get from our organisation.
Over the years, Multicultural Women's Organization of Newfoundland and Labrador's programs have evolved to meet the changing needs of its community. They have various events during every month. Now, the organization plays a vital role in helping its members overcome language barriers, prevention of violence in their lives, gain Canadian work experience, and secure employment.
25 organizations we are partnering. We have more than 250 members who speaks more than 10 to 15 or more languages, came from more than 25 or 30 countries. So how vibrant this organization is now. And I, every day when I walk to my office, and I remember from 1999 and now this is 2023 August, it's totally different. Sometimes don't take it as my job, it's my passion. And every day it is my gratitude to the community, to all the people I am working with in many capacities. I feel so lucky, fortunate to know so many peoples, and I am kind of a 60+ woman now, and so many, anywhere I call, anyone I talk to, I get extreme good cooperation.
MWONL activities are on in St. John City, hoping to expand in central and western Newfoundland and Labrador.
They will continue to do the work they do for multicultural women and their families, but also expand, if possible, be working not just in the St. John's area, but also reach out to multicultural women in other parts of the province. I expect them to diversify their programs, hopefully, and start social enterprise, making great impact. But my wish is that it will create greater impact for the community. This is my wish, that continuity, sustainability, and growth. These are my key best wishes for Multicultural Women's Organization.
I've discovered there's a lot of women that really don't know about this organization. A lot of, particularly newcomers that come. And I think it's a real missed opportunity for people who are coming to St. John's, and they don't know anyone, they don't have any networks, they're trying to get settled, they're trying to just find their way. And this is a great organization to get connected with because there's lots of opportunities.
As MWONL reflects on its 40-year journey, it's clear that its work goes far beyond words. The organization has a great team who are working hard above their capacity. Their legacy is one of resilience, adaptation, and unwavering commitment to the well-being and success of immigrant, newcomer, and visible minority.
I would like to help the people to solve their problem, whatever they face, adjusting in a new environment, because they feel diversity from the diverse backgrounds they are coming from. They get cultural diversity, they face problem in the system, and they don't know how they could find the help. And I think this organization, Multicultural Women Organization, is supporting them in all the fields.
In terms of working with the government and funders and other community organizations, which is something I focus on more now, it's very open and receptive. There's a lot of change happening in the province, especially since 2020, and we're finding since then there's been also more support from the government to kind of make a push towards the anti-racism movement, towards the gender-focused movement. And we cover both of them, really. We've covered marginalized populations and local populations. So there's a lot more support within the province and more awareness of the challenges that women face from different cultures.
So I started doing volunteering, and gradually, once I get hired as a project assistant, then I get to know so many things about the things which newcomers always needed. So that is the something which make me passionate about doing or being with MWONL. Like, we are searching so many things, so many needs for the immigrants and the newcomer. And in that way, the challenges which is faced by the immigrants and newcomers, it is really very much helpful in a way, so that they can get a better idea how to cope with the new places, how to cope with the challenges once they moved in a new country.
I have been working here for 1 year in this organization. I never worked before in non-profit organization, so I don't have any idea about the sessions they do it for newcomers or for our people here in Newfoundland. But when I already worked with them, I already see how efforts they do it to support newcomers and seniors and people they already knew here to communicate and integrate in this community. We offer a lot of things for our participants, like cooking class, English classes. We already offer some outing and the children outing for especially in summer.
The Multicultural Women's Organization does a great job in sourcing that funding opportunities through the federal government, through the provincial government, and looking for ways to bring programming here locally for participants to take part in. And it's super important that continues, and that there's support given for those types of things. Because a lot of times it is the first introduction for people into our community, and it's a means of self. Everybody comes together and helps each other out, which is great.
My work is outreach worker, so I contact participants more than others. So I have a direct contact with them, and that make them feel that I'm their friend. I can help them if they need anything from the organization. If they have any suggestions, they can come to me and they can talk to me, and I can pass this to my manager, and we can do something for them.
In a few words, it's impossible to capture the depth of MWONL's impact.
Things are already, with this last 20 years or more journey, I think it is in place now. Only thing, whenever I am, when I retire, I would like to help the next person as long as they need me, as a kind of not to learn from each other's and that person can learn from me what I want to share to keep and run this organization efficiently. I can tell you this organization is very nice, but on the other side it is a little bit of tough. As I said, the people from different countries, they sometimes don't know English, they are coming from, they don't know the culture here, so you have to be extremely respectful, extremely understandable, and you need to be to learn them and share. Then they will accept you, they will trust you, and trust is one of the biggest thing that when I leave this job, I want someone to be here to whom our members can trust, the community partners can trust. So that kind of skill, if I have the opportunity, I will share my knowledge with last more than two decades, like 24 years or more. I will share my skills to them, and I want to leave this organization with a happy mood and see this organization is running smoothly. So that is my dream.
In the future, like the Atlantic Ocean, may the activities of this organization expand. That is everyone's expectation.